Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yarsharala, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that put on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. Today we're going to go into a quick lesson today. And this is going to go focus on these nations, okay? These other tribes, these other 16 tribes, including these Edomites, okay? These so-called white people who believe that by clinging on to Jake, okay, here in this wicked kingdom, that somehow they are going to bypass the judgment. They're somehow going to bypass all of the judgments that's supposed to be falling on them, pursuing the Deuteronomy 30:7, where they would have these curses placed on them. But this is far from the truth. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 51, verse 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, Yahweh Shai, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken off her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now this madness, when you take a look at it, okay, which includes, drugs, covetousness, the pursuit of wealth and happiness, these alternative lifestyle, which we can bring it down to what? Sodomy, okay, and the witchcraft, okay, which Hollywood has used, okay, to what? To destroy the minds of the people here in Great Babylon, America, and literally across the earth, okay? So this is talking about all the nations on this earth that have been destroyed, okay, by the sick, abominable ways and lifestyle of this wicked kingdom called Great Babylon, America. And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Now let's take a look at this word balm, because this is the Lord being facetious here, actually really making a joke, okay? And balm means what? A fragrant ointment or preparation used to heal or soothe the skin. Now, the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise brothers, have gone on the highway and the byway here in America constantly, every week. Okay, we put out these lessons and epistles on the unicorn. Okay, and what we in turn actually could be that bomb in which we have given Great Babylon the warning of the judgments to come and why these judgments are coming. Okay, so it's like you go into a doctor and the doctor's prescribing you medication, but if you choose not to take the medication, guess what? The visitation to the doctor was in vain. Okay, we out there on the highway and the byway, yes, we are out there for the hopefully lack of Yarsharala, Israel, also called Black Native Americans and Latino. But these words that we are saying, these prophecies was saying, okay, is heard by all these other nations, including these Edomites, which is the reason why YouTube goes and make sure they take down our videos, because why? They don't want to be healed. Okay, so this is the reason why the Lord made this facetious joke, because either way, these Edomites, okay, Great Babylon, America is to be what? Destroyed. And it says, forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for a judgment reacheth unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So these other nations, okay, once everything started to really implode on itself here in Great Babylon, America, they're going to be scattering back to their nations. Okay, they're going to go back. These Moabites going to go back. These Ammonites going to go back. These Elamites, okay, these Hamites, they're going to go back to their nations. And really, they're going back to their nations in preparation for what? Okay, 1,000 years of servitude. Okay, the only way they're going to escape really is because the Lord is showing mercy on them to go back to their nations, which of course they're going to get the persecution over there, but they're in preparation, okay, to serve us in the kingdom of heaven. This is the book of Proverbs 29, and starting with verse 2, and it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule it, the people mourn. I'll read that again. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Now, you have these people, of course, believe it or not, we actually have people that are rooting, okay, for us, to overtake the so-called white man. Okay, many times if you actually when you go there on the highway and the byway, okay, you have these other nations that will probably stop by. They see the signs, they see the pictures of us being lynched and hung from trees and the slavery that we've gone through, and they understand what we are out there really talking about, the injustice of the so-called white man. You've seen it inside these marches, these Black Lives Matter and all of these, let's get together. Can we get along? No peace, no justice, no peace. All those things that they're seeing. Okay, and so some of these nations are rooting because they understand the oppression that the so-called white man Esau places on the entire globe, and you see that right now. The fruits of his wickedness, okay, is now manifesting, and now what is going to mount up to World War. Okay, and so these other nations, they will jump for joy, when Esau is put down, because they're remembering the old time of, you had what, the Democrats and the Republicans, these people that want to have alternative lifestyle. You have one side that says yes, okay, and protect them. You have the other side that says you don't give a crap about them. They want to bring a more authoritarian, rulership. Yeah, either way, okay. When you take a look at this here, okay, you just have a red devil and you have what they call a white devil. Okay, they call him Jesus. Okay, they're both the same people. Okay, the Democrat and the Republicans are both the same people. Okay, left wing, right wing, it all belongs to the same wicked bird. Okay, so these people are moaning because they believe, okay, deeper than themselves, that if we do somehow take over, of course, many of them, they laugh at it because they really believe that the Moabites, the so-called Chinese, are going to be the next rulers, okay? But, they entertain it and they go, well, okay, do you take over? Okay, you know what oppression is all about. So basically, maybe we can rule with you. We can sit down and tell you how to do things and all this other stuff because they look at Jake as doggone simple because what? They deal with the simple 2/3 Jakes, okay? They believe that somehow they are going to have joint heirs with us. And this is what GOCC, IUIC, and many of these other camps are teaching. But I'm here to tell you, not so fast. Let's go into the book of Psalms 67, verse 1. It says, "Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth." Selah. Okay, we've been through the oppression here. We understand what wickedness is all about, what it's like to be under a wicked oppression. And so this is basically our training to be what? Righteous rulers, okay, in the heavenly kingdom. And it says, "Let the people praise thee, O power. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and power, even our own power, shall bless us." Power shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Okay, so all the ends of the earth is going to fear who? It's going to fear the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to fear the Hamashiach, who's going to return and rule this earth, who's the king. Okay, Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, so the people, okay, are going to be singing for joy. But okay, listen to this in verse 7. It says, "Power, God, shall bless us." Who's he going to bless? He's going to bless the children of Israel, Yarsharala, also called Black Native Americans and Latinos. "And all the ends of the earth shall fear him." So the rest of these nations, including us, will have the fear of the Lord, okay? Because, of course, we understand the fear of the Lord is the beginning of what? Wisdom, okay? But these other nations are going to have that fear because why? As we go into this a little bit further, we're going to find out why. This is the book of Deuteronomy 14 and starting with verse 2. And it says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord, thy power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua had chosen thee to be a particular people unto himself above all the nations upon the earth." So this heavenly kingdom, this rulership, okay, with Yahushua and Mashiach, it's not going to be with all the nations joining in together. This is not going to be some type of UN or here where all the nations get to have their input or anything like that. This is particular for what? The nation that's special to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And who's that nation? Okay, Yarsharala, okay, also called Blacks and Americans and Latino. And he made it clear right here in the book of Deuteronomy 14 and verse 2, where he says, "We are holy people unto him." Okay, we are chosen people, okay, unto him. Okay, and we are above all nations. So we are above the Edomites, okay, the so-called white people, above the Moabites, the so-called Chinese, the Ammonites, the so-called Japanese, and likewise all these other nations, okay, that have this idolization for Esau, the so-called white man. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 51, start verse 19. It says, "The portion of Jacob, which is Israel, Yarsharala, so-called Black Americans and Latino, is not like them. For he is the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms." So that doesn't sound like we're going to be holding hands and singing Kumbaya. What it sounds here clearly when you look at this, okay, it's saying what? That we are the special people, that we are the battle axe, so we are going to be in the rulership that is going to go and dominate these nations, okay, in righteousness, okay, and those that decide that they would go up against, okay, the new rulership in the kingdom, okay, they'll be broken into pieces. Henceforth, you see what happened to Esau, okay, when Yahushua Mashiach returned. What did he do? Okay, he destroyed Esau's kingdom, okay? He destroyed the kingdom of Edom, okay? And Esau is bound to go serve the children of Israel, okay? Yarsharala, so-called Black Americans and Latino, for 1,000 years in brutal hardcore slavery. So it's saying here right now, the Lord is not saying, okay, that we are going to be joining hands with these other nations to go and rule, and get their advice and everything like that. No, we are going to do what? We are going, okay, to rule and authority over them, okay, and break them into pieces if we have to, okay, and rebuild them, okay. So this is the portion of our people. So these are the nations that are jumping for joy, okay, or think within themselves because they're hearing it from GOCC or IUIC or whoever camp out there that is going and putting in their head that somehow, some way, somehow they are going to have some type of equal parity with us. It's absolute nonsense. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 14, 7, verse 1. It says, "For the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, will have mercy on Jacob," which is what? The 12 tribes of Israel, a so-called Latinos and Americans and Latino, "and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." Who oppresses us? All of these nations. All 17 other nations have oppressed us. Okay, some more than others in particular. Okay, because we have our eyes set on Mount Seir, which is a so-called white man. Okay, the rulers of Edom. Okay, the Edomites that are ruling this earth. Okay, they more so are going to get it. Okay, and it says, "And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve," which we've been serving. It's more than 400 years. We've served many slavery, okay, under these wicked queendoms that have been erected, okay. And right now, in this last one right here, under these Edomites, the so-called white people, okay, we're in bondage. It doesn't matter if you have a roof over your head or you can go to the grocery store like that. I mean, look at the state of Yarsharala, or so-called Blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. And it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, "How had the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?" We're going to laugh. That's the reason why we go out there and we show those signs. With the destruction, videos are made with what? The destruction of Great Babylon, America. There ain't a brother that doesn't put out a video that shows what? This place being pelted with nuclear weapons, okay, until it turns into what? The lake of fire, okay? Because this is us mocking this man right now, because we know what? His end is near. And it says, "The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, had broken the staff of the wicked and the staff of his rulers." So these staffers, they're being broken right now. This man is a scared little doggone little devil right now. Scared little boys right now. They don't have a clue what to do, because right now they've gotten thousands and thousands of videos. Okay, each of us prophesying the end of this wicked kingdom, Great Babylon, America. This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 17. It says, "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity." So the Lord created the rest of your nations because he can. Okay, but really, okay, as I brought to you before earlier, okay, what did the Lord say in Deuteronomy 14 and 2? It says, "We are the holy people." Okay, we're the special, the chosen ones. Okay, we are the peculiar people to him. We are the ones that are above all the nations. So we're not on par with any of these other nations. Okay, he just made it clear. Okay, all nations before him are nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. Okay, so there's not going to be negotiation or gee, we need your input for anything like that, because why? You're going to be servitude for us for 1,000 years before you allowed to go back and do what? Okay, build for yourself and then enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, but yet still you will still be doing what? You will still be paying homage, okay, to Yarsharala, Israel, to us so-called Blacks, Native Americans, and Latino. Yahushua Mashiach will be, okay, ruling the universe. Okay, this is the book of Revelations 2 and 10. It says, verse 10, it says, "Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer." Who is he talking to? This is talking to the hopefully lack of Israel, okay? Yarsharala, also called Blacks, Americans, Latino, but particularly the men that are going inside on the highway and the byway against this wicked devil, Esau, the so-called white man. It says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulations 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Now, why did he tell us this? Because again, okay, he has a special reward for those that follow him, for those that serve him, for those that are going to go do the work out there, those who are going to speak against his wicked kingdom, against the ways of Great Babylon, America, okay, against the ways of these other nations that are following this place, okay, those who are boldly standing up against the wicked, okay, those who are putting their lives on the line. And that's why it says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Now, why would he give you a crown of life? Why would Yahushua Mashiach give you a crown of life? Okay, let's close out here with the book of Revelations 22 and start with verse 26. Okay, because this is what this is all about. It says, "And he that overcometh what? All of the tribulations will go into here. It's sleeping, it's snowing. Okay, you're going on the highway by people laughing at you, jeering at you. They're coming up there. They want to fight you at the camp. Okay, you've got these scoffers that are coming. You got brothers turning on each other. Okay, all of these things you're going to suffer. This man's going to throw some of us in the FEMA camp. Some of us are going to get beheaded. We're going to get thrown out in the street. We're going to be living out in the woods. We're going to have to be driving around, running for our lives. All those things. And that's the reason why he said, what? In Revelations 2 and 10, he says, fear none of these things which thou wilt suffer. We are going to suffer. We might not be suffering at the level, we not be not suffering right now, but we are going to suffer. Okay? And he made it very clear what some of those sufferings are going to be. And it says, and he that overcometh and keeping my works unto the end, doing the work, the prophecy, bringing out your face against Mount Seir, okay, speaking against this place, okay, stand up against the wicked, doing his work, obeying him. To him will I give power over the nations. See? Over the nations. So the other 17 nations, which includes these Edomites, the so-called white people, okay, whatever's left of them, okay, when Yahushua Mashiach return with the angels, okay, and obliterate the militaries of this earth, okay, and set up the heavenly kingdom, okay, and then put the crowns on our head, okay, he's going to give us the power. That's the reason why we're going to be going through all this suffering, because this is the power we're going to get, the power over the nation. So there cannot be any equality. Okay, so there's no reason for you other nations to be jumping up for joy. Okay, you will be happy. Okay, in servitude to the tribe of Israel, Yarsharala, so-called Latinos and Americans, Latino. Okay, because we're not gonna do sodomy. We're not gonna rape you. We're not gonna murder you for nothing. We're not gonna do all these horrible things that Esau has done in his wicked way, in his wicked kingdom and his rulership currently right now. But we are not equal on par. We are not on parity. And it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. Okay, listen up here. There's not going to be any doggone, any type of special meeting or like the UN or anything like that where you get to have your input or whatever the case is like that. No, the Lord is going to do what? He said, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. So there ain't going to be no damn negotiation. Okay, it's going to be straight up. Either you get with how things is going to run in the heavenly kingdom, or you will be destroyed. And that's all there is to it. Lord willing, you edify, let the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshai, Bashim, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, sellers, and the apostles of great millstone. Also to you, brothers, so they're putting out the truth, faithfully, fearlessly, feeding the sheep. And to you, brothers and sisters, tuning in, Shalom.